You're going to want to watch until the end of this episode of Customer States. Otherwise, you may just wake up tomorrow with a check engine light. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the brakes aren't working correctly. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they could smell smoke whenever they drove the car. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the brakes are squeaking. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that their tires keep losing air and need it fixed for cheap.
We're trying to put air in the tire, it's just pitching right up. Can't figure out why it won't hold air. I have absolutely no idea why it won't hold air.
This customer brought their vehicle in because of a concerning noise that they could hear.
That just walked up was beautiful.
Oh, really?
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that their vehicle was underperforming and wanted to know why. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's a coolant leak and needed it fixed. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's a noise when driving, and especially when driving fast. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the brakes aren't working well at high speeds and wants to know why. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that their car is overheating and wanted to know why.
Okay, here's your what video of the day. 15 Ram Eco Diesel. Guy says that he's had to add coolant. No visible leaks on the ground. And it has overheated on him once. So I pressure test it. There's no leaks. I drive it. It doesn't overheat or anything, but it was just a couple miles worth. But it got up to operating temperature. I tried block testing it. It's passing. I got nothing. So I'd reached down, didn't want to put out any bubbles. So I reached down and I grabbed the upper radiator hose to give it a little squeeze to force some bubbles up out of there. And the hose is crunchy. It's got something in it. I go, well, that's kind of odd. So I popped the hose off. It's laying down there. And it's completely full of this stuff. So it's got to be some kind of stop leak. But I mean, what the shit? And it is completely blocked the upper radiator neck. It was flowing just enough to make the lower hose warm. Just enough to make you think everything's okie dokie. But what the hell is that?
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the steering wheel is pulling to one side at high speeds.
This is lifted straight, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, but that cradle's kind of falling out here. We got that going on there, and then we come to this side, we got that going on there. Oh no. And then we got going back here, we got that going on there, and then we come over here, and we got what we got up here, we got those over there, and then we come down here. And what we got here, we got that guy there. Get the fuck out of there. Then we go over here, we get that guy over there. Then we come up over here, and we get, oh, that's the lift point. She's good, she's solid stuff. Got that guy over there, and then we got this guy here. Just pull that down there, and she's f***ing mint.
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they constantly have to top up their coolant. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's a coolant leak and wanted to know why. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they can hear a loud noise while driving and wanted to know why.
Hey guys, got a question. Should I be able to do this? Oh. Is that normal? Eh? Rockabye baby in the engine bay.
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's a loud noise when driving. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's an oil leak under the car and wanted to know why. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they need a wheel alignment as their car is pulling to one side.
Yikes.
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they have an electrical problem and need it fixed.
This one's in for an oil change. A little power wire is over here. Quality repair. Impressive.
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that there's a noise when driving, and especially when driving fast. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they could see and smell smoke when they drive for long distances. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that their tires need to be rotated and don't want to be upsold on new ones.
Pirelli. А? Ну, для себя, да? Pirelli.
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that they have an electrical issue and want to know why.
Customer states vehicle has electrical problems. Was trying to fix it himself.
What the
This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the brakes aren't working correctly. This customer brought their vehicle in, stating that there was a bug infestation, and to ignore it.
It's everywhere. Jesus Christ.
This customer had their vehicle towed in when it broke down due to this. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the steering wheel is pulling to one side and wanted to know why.
Dude, are you choking right now?
You're yeah. Oops, sorry, buddy. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Notice something wrong? I don't know. Doesn't look right to me.
Anything else?
Wow.
Her complaint was it was cooling left.
That's what Michelle.
This customer brought their vehicle in after doing a DIY job themselves.
The only part of the vehicle which is fine is the tailgate. I don't know. I think it's since I got it so chipped, John. I think we should just.
This customer brought their vehicle in, stating that the steering wheel is shaking at high speeds.
Hey, check this out. That's interesting. Oh. Huh. That's cool. Oh boy.
This customer brought their vehicle in, stating that there's a coolant leak and wanted to know why.
good stuff.
This customer towed their vehicle in after driving it around like this for years. This customer brought their vehicle in, stating that they have an electrical issue and tried to fix it themselves. This customer brought their vehicle in stating that the brakes aren't working correctly and wanted to know why.
Just rolled into the shop.
Yeah, that looks like a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Subscribe to Customer States for 10 years good car luck.